Well, good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Maybe the shock is worn off by now, or you're settled into your routine. It's really time to start developing and thinking about that marathon mindset. It's We're in the thick of things, and this is the hard stuff of leadership and of life. Now is the time that I think we're really being tried and tested as things getting into this new normal. And so I just want to continue to encourage you and let you know that now really is your time to shine as leaders. And my goal with sharing these little snippets with you is to give you some encouragement and give you a few nuggets of information that you can take away with all the chaos and overwhelming information that you got. I'm just trying to boil it down into a few things. So let me share screen real quick and we'll get started. So really, as I was saying, is your time to shine as leaders. Your employees are really watching you. Every step that you're taking uh, is going to have an influence, and you may not feel like it, you may not realize it, but in the end, when all of this shakes out, your team is going to remember how you responded at this time. And so I want to keep you encouraged and just be thinking about that. I uh, heard recently from Patrick Lencioni, who's a fabulous leadership development consultant, focuses on the 5 behaviors model and team building. And one of the things he said that I want to repeat for you is that now is not the time to double down on efficiency, double down on effectiveness. And we tend to get really task focused, but really your main currency right now is trust. And leaders are feeling a lot of pressure. I'm hearing that from people. I um, I know that the demands are overwhelming, and I just want to encourage you to give yourself that time and that space. I like to call it for myself the no judgment zone. We tend to judge ourselves so harshly, and just recognizing that a lot of things are out of our control. A lot of things are going to be going sideways with despite our best efforts, and it's just good to give yourself a little bit of space in all of that, and your team as well. In the end, we'll be stronger as a result or weaker, and I'm confident that you'll be stronger as a result if you just give yourself time, give yourself space, and the space that you need. So what we wanted to talk about today is rallying your team. A little short thing that you can do, finding your purpose in chaos. And really there's 3 elements to thinking about that. It's okay to be human. You want to get clear on your purpose, and then we'll end up with that rally cry, which I think you'll find a little fun and something good that you can do for your team. And we talked about this last week. It's okay to be human. I think as leaders, we often feel like we have to be the strong one, which we do, but we have to be infallible, which you don't. We can have imperfections. Perfection is a myth, quite honestly, something that we hold ourselves to this unrealistic standard. And I think your team does need to know that um, you're um, you're human as well, and letting them know about your concerns, your doubts, your uh, challenges is okay. And it's okay to admit that. And in the end, I think you'll build more authenticity with your team. They'll feel more aligned with you, knowing that you're human as they are. So keep that in mind. And then getting clear on your purpose. And that comes down to having a clear mission, clear expectations, clear priorities. And it's real simple. The first one, just going back to your company's and your organization's mission, vision, and values. Refresh yourself on that. Refresh your team on that. What are we here for? What are we uniquely designed and set up to do? And maybe our restaurant has been eviscerated right now. Maybe our company has been shut down right now. We can't function. But asking the question through the lens of our mission, what is it that we can do? And focus on your core purpose. And then getting clear on your expectations with your team. What exactly do I want my team to do? How do I want them to do it? So speaking in terms of real behavioral terms, you know, I want somebody to deliver that box to the customer, but do I want them to do it today? How do I want them to do it? Do I want them to focus on customer service? Do I want them to focus on efficiency? And that's where you're being clear on your priorities. What is it that the one or two things that you want to do right now? In the absence of all the things that we can't get done, what are some of the things that we can prioritize right now? And keep that list short. We tend to overwhelm ourselves again with this long laundry list, but if you can really say, you know, if I come up with 5 things, let's eliminate 3. What are the 1 or 2 things that we really need to focus on now? Not only will that help you, it will help your team. And then lastly, I love this concept of a team rallying cry. Again, our worlds have just been turned upside down. Everything we've been working towards has probably changed 180 degrees for a lot of organizations. So again, focusing on that shared mission, that short-term focus, and an aspirational focus that you can give to your team with that temporary clarity. And it's going to bring a sense of peace and calm and purpose for your team. So things like we're a restaurant that says we're feeding our first responders, or a healthcare organization's rallying cry was we save lives, or let's keep jobs. One CEO was focused on keeping the jobs in his company. Let's do what we need to do. Their rallying cry was let's keep jobs. So spend some time thinking about those things. You know, what is it if you say, again, what is our purpose? What is our mission? What are our priorities? Those are some great questions that you can be asking yourself right now, and invite your team to help you. You don't feel like you have to go it alone. Invite your team. What is our rallying cry right now? What do we want to focus on? And that will be a great help to your team and you. So again, my encouragement to you is to let's stick together through this. Stay encouraged, stay connected. Leadership can be profoundly lonely at times, and this is the time not to go it alone. And we'll get through this as a society, as a country. We always do. So I'm confident of that. So again, I want to invite you to our ongoing weekly calls. We'll be a little more interactive than this, and we're meeting again on April 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, where my guest and I will be talking about more deeply gathering perspective, 3 things that leaders need right now. So if you've got some time, join us, join our community, and we hope to see you then. And just if you click on the link here, or paste the link into your browser, or go to opengateresources.com, our event calendar, you can register there. So again, stay encouraged, stay together, look for that rally cry. I hope you get some new energy today. Have a great day.